Hello, thank you for pressing play. Welcome to A Beer with Bear or Any Other Beverage. This is episode 62, and our guest for this week, Reckless Ones. If you notice, I didn't say the. I kind of learned the hard way during this episode. Back on the show, looking tired, but glad to see him, we have Frank Quaranted.
How's it going, Bear?
It's going pretty good. Where have you been?
Everywhere and anywhere.
Everywhere and anywhere. I like that. By the way, you did a great job during this episode.
Thank you.
You, looks like you did your homework. You knew more about our guests than they did as far as their side projects and upcoming shows.
Yeah, I keep my ear to the ground.
All right. Plus, you took some great pics and video.
Thank you.
And George, who is not here at the moment, which is kind of a little strange considering we're actually at his house right now.
Yeah. Thinking about raiding his fridge, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. When you say thinking about it, we kind of might have already have. So, George, you're out of Coca-Cola and cheese. Nothing to do with us, by the way. Just in case you hear this, it has nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us.
Allegedly.
Oh, man. All right. So, the Reckless Ones.
Reckless Ones.
Ah, I did it again, didn't I? No, the Reckless Ones. We copied these guys a few weeks ago over some cold drinks. Xander on bass, Dylan on drums, and Kevin on guitar. We talked about the new album,
Wildlife.
that's right, and the new music video called
Wildlife.
we talked about the process and direction they took while making this album.
Wildlife.
You tired of saying that yet? We also talked about a lot of other random stuff from their side projects, wearing white pants, eating barbecue with Brian Setzer, how they don't consider themselves to be psychobilly, and the unavoidable music video on YouTube.
Dead and Gone?
Oh my God, don't say it out loud. You might summons it, like Candyman or Bloody Mary. Remember her?
No.
No, probably a good thing. Let's see. Their experiences performing as well as exploring different countries and Deke Dickerson's hat collection. Like all of our guests, it was an absolute pleasure. So be sure to follow them and pick up their new album.
Wildlife.
All right, you did it.
Wildlife.
Okay, that's enough. Theme music by Chris Helking, graphic design by Jeremy Fletcher, mixing and post-production by Ryan Miles. Thank you very much and enjoy. Hello, we are back again.
All right.
Cool.
We're
Yeah,
back.
sorry, had a little
It's
bit
good
of
to
a
be back.
Booyah.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a incident there. I had to change the microphone cable. Finally caught it. I was after that. I was blaming Frank, but it was actually me. I was the one. It was like that.
Too many Danzig moves, with it.
Does he do that? Or
This
Morrissey
guy.
style?
I don't know. I suppose anything. We all have those peaks and valleys, don't we? Some days we're Danzig, some days we're Morrissey. Right? I think we can all agree on that.
So, Dylan, sorry, you were saying you were with Deke Dickerson playing what show? Xander, sorry.
That's okay.
I had a note here. I wrote it down, but my screen turned off, so.
You're like the two guys that don't matter are Xander and Dylan. I forget which one's which, but
Anyway, Kevin should be here any minute.
Well, no, because Kevin has the long hair, which stood him out to me. That's why. And
totally.
Yeah, so we got to give you guys something else. So maybe longer facial hair or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm open. I'm open to options.
Kevin's the long hair. You're the clean cut. You're the designer stubble.
Oh, yes.
Designer style, yeah.
Yeah, the
Calvin
George,
Klein
the
model.
George Michael, yes.
Oh, the George Michael. Yeah, I like that. I like that reference.
I think
Keep the music.
Designer Stubble was his stripper name back in the day.
Well, the page is still active. Feel free to donate.
Awesome. All right. So you were saying you're Xander. There we go.
Yes.
I got it right.
Yeah, I was playing in England with Deke Dickerson. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's got a lot of stories. I know he's a big food guy. You guys catch any restaurants while you're out there?
Yeah, he's like a big breakfast guy, and the English breakfast, the famous English breakfast, is not it's not my favorite personally. I know there's places that do it well. I didn't go to any of them. So, Yeah, I wouldn't say England's a food destination, but it was a lot of fun. It was a cool festival.
It seems to be an ongoing topic, right, Frank, with the English breakfast?
Yeah. Did you try the fish and chips?
I didn't get a chance to try fish and chips. I did want to, and I was right by the ocean the whole time. That was one thing I missed out on.
There's a really good spot in Camden Town. I forgot the name of it, but it's been there since like the 20s or something like that.
Wow.
It was like a hole in the wall.
Sweet. They wrap it up with newspaper and stuff.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks. They're like, how can we make this grosser? All right.
And it's an old newspaper, too. Like, wait a minute, it doesn't
Yeah,
have the right
like
day.
what year is this?
It's more authentic. It's like you got some newspaper in your teeth.
Jesus. Get a history lesson.
Yeah, newspaper. I mean, my favorite thing about newspaper when I was a kid was, here's another reference, Silly Putty.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember Silly Putty? It
Yeah.
takes
So
the
good.
newspaper off.
Just mind blowing.
Then you could like put it on the cartoons and stretch their faces and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That was great.
We didn't need cell phones at that age. It's all, or iPad. My nephew got an iPad. He's 6. I had fucking Silly Putty in a newspaper.
Well, there's probably an app now. You just put your iPad against the newspaper, and then you can stretch their faces.
You're absolutely right. There probably is a Silly Putty
Stretch
app.
it like this.
Yeah.
I know. You find a Slinky on there too. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, let's start talking about, since he's not there, let's talk about one of the main reasons why you're here, and let's talk about this new album called Wildlife.
Yeah, it's album we just finished up. When did we finish it? Last summer. And we spent part of the pandemic basically writing or assembling this whole album. And we started recording it last February, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, February 2021. And we spent a couple of months in the studio. It's produced by Josh Hovey, who plays guitar for Eagles of Death Metal and The Shelters, also Twang Bang Bang. But he's a super rad dude, really knows the sound, and he had a lot of great ideas for the album. So he produced it and engineered it with his friend and studio owner, Rob Columbus. So yeah, pretty stoked.
I just dropped my drink in the equipment. Kevin called me, and I was going up to go let him inside, and yeah, that's why that's professional
I
right
was trying to
there.
maintain my composure, but then I
No,
was
definitely,
like,
definitely.
should I help?
Yeah, should he help me? Should he catch me?
I can't quite reach it. Yeah, sorry.
And we are still going, so go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we did the album there at Melrose Recording Room on Melrose, and super happy with it. We're releasing it July 27th, and it's the first time we've ever done vinyl, so really excited about that.
Where was it recorded at?
Melrose Recording Room
Okay.
on Melrose, and is it West Hollywood or just, I don't know what part of Hollywood.
like Melrose and Formosa.
It's a pretty cool little place. Tons of great gear, and there's like a little like apartment there. So Josh and Rob were awesome enough to just let us go down there basically Monday through Friday, all day, all night, eat there, and just kind of like hang out. And we were able to do the album over a couple of months like that.
Over a couple months.
Yeah, yep, which is unbelievable because every time I've always been in the studio, it's been like, all right, hurry up, get the take, move it on, you know, and it's
Yeah.
like you're watching the clock.
Yep.
And, you know, that sort of anxiety, like, sucks because you're like, I don't know, is it good enough? Like, you know?
But this
like,
time you're kind of free.
This time we were exploring some different things and trying out a lot of things rhythmically, a lot of things, a lot of great guitar tones, just because Josh is a crazy guitarist.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And-
the guy who recorded it.
Yeah, yep. So he engineered it and produced it. Yep. Anyway, super stoked on that. So excited for you guys to hear the new album, Wildlife.
Not
can't
no
wait to hear.
wildlife.
No.
Yeah, not. I
No, we don't do those here.
Yeah. No, that's
think
right.
that one's already.
All
They
right.
just opened. Oh, okay.
Kevin just walked in.
All right, so Kevin, while you get yourself set up, we're going to play a song from Wildlife called
Wildlife.
sister. I think it's time you say goodbye. Say goodbye. Go out tonight. Go and live your wild life. Go out tonight. Go and live your wild life. Better scratch that itch, girl. Let your darkness come alive. Come alive. You know it's a bitch, girl. The world is fixed to bleed you dry. Bleed you dry. Go out tonight. Go and live your wild life. Go out tonight. Go and live your wild life. The band starts to play, and you start to sway, and you feel your wild delight.
So that was Wildlife off Wildlife. Let's talk about your experience with that, Kevin, the recording of that particular track and, well, the recording of the album yourself. We heard from them. Let's hear from you.
Oh, okay. I'll probably say some of the same things they said, but I mean, it was a super emotional. It was a super. it was a super great experience, and you know, extremely educational. Every time we get in the studio, like, we're performers. We're mostly thinking about the song, just in like, how do you perform it from start to finish, and get it so that we're all happy with the song, and that we're gonna be pretty sure they're happy. And then when you're going and recording it, like, you kind of come at it from a completely different angle, and working with Jove, who's super duper experienced with all of it, from like the highest end level of recording down to all kind of do-it-yourself stuff. We
Did
just
you
like,
do it separate track or live recording?
kind of both. Like the rhythm section, like these two guys are mostly comprised of their takes together. Xander and I were like doing scratches for Dylan's takes, and like if the scratch was good, or like if their kind of vibe together was good, we just rolled with that take. So I think we were trying to get the bass as close to like a recording take, you know, in terms of like the way you want it to sound. Because like my scratch guitar is just plugged like into the board, and it's just like, but it's there to give them the idea.
Right.
So,
So,
like-
we perform it all together, just over and over and over again, and then see what worked, what didn't.
Yeah, you kind
right
of
on.
pull.
Build off of that, you know.
We were trying to keep, you know, some of it live, but we also, you get so much more control when you separate stuff out.
Yeah,
So
that's
much
true.
control on all of it. I don't know, you know, all of the control. So like, we did wind up doing it that way, and it's just like, yeah, our brains all grew like 10 times in size, because we learned
Yeah.
so much about how to approach a song, from the writing, from the recording, from
Performing.
Yeah, performing, production,
What
like,
sounds better. Yeah.
what do we want to be, like what's the next iteration of this band and stuff, because this record kind of wound up being, we think it's fairly different from the stuff that we've done before.
Because it was always like self-produced for the most part, with the exception of the EP that we did with Mark Stalker. Everything has kind of been like, you know, the mixing process has been, we've been more hands-on and stuff, and so it was nice to kind of call somebody in and say, like, we've taken it as far as we can take it, as far as like, turn it up, turn it down, turn it up, you know, like this shit like that. Like, that's mixing to us, and you know, the people that mix records like, they just speak a different language altogether, you know. I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand now that I don't understand, so please, you know, give it to the experts.
Yeah.
You know.
The aliens.
Yeah, exactly. Which brings me to my next topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about aliens.
You mentioned direction. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that, as far as you said different direction now compared to before, or the last, 3 albums before this?
Yeah, I mean,
It's not just one direction.
You know, yeah.
It's
kind of no direction. I don't know that we have like a direction, but I know that just because we write the stuff and we know what each thing sounds like, it sounds a little bit different. But like, I think. Oh, I gotta be more on. Okay, I was trying to be diplomatic with Zan. You know, we really.
Just think of the Beatles. Bring it in, you know?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fuck you, Xander.
Well, no. I
Did you
mean,
pick that
it's
up?
you know, just kind of, yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, when he's ready.
Newscast him?
Yoko it.
What do you think about that?
Went over.
Her block. Direction. I don't know. I feel like we just tried to change the way we were writing overall, and that kind of wound up changing the sound. And I don't know. Direction is tough because like it makes me want to go into the whole thing of like we always get called a psychobilly band, and we're honored. You know, we all grew up digging psychobilly, but like if I listened to Reckless Ones, I wouldn't be like, this is a psychobilly band.
Yeah, maybe like the first album or like, you know, the first couple albums. There's like stuff on there that we played like too fast that would probably be considered psychobilly.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant. We used to be rockabilly, but it went a little too fast.
Yeah, we were just,
It's
like, young.
jacked up on fucking.
Where are you guys from originally? Minnesota?
Yeah. Yeah. That's where the band started.
Yeah,
I played with you guys somewhere out in like Apple Valley.
yeah.
or
You
some
look
bullshit.
super familiar.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not Apple Valley, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys are from Minnesota. But I
Right,
played
right.
with you
Oh,
guys,
I thought he was talking about Apple Valley,
No,
Minnesota
no,
too.
no.
I was like,
Oh,
wait,
Oh
did
no!
we play in Apple
There's-
Valley?
No.
No,
You
was
mean
it
there's more than one place called Apple Valley?
like- yeah, exactly.
There is, right? Yeah.
No, there is.
yeah.
You're right. There's
California.
Apple Valley,
Yeah.
California.
Was that like 6-7 years ago or something?
Yeah,
17
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago.
I was at some bar, no stage.
It was like in a strip mall, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the one next to the methadone clinic.
And Frank, what project was that you were playing with?
the Quaranteds.
Oh,
okay.
sick.
I was waiting for you to tell him what band you're in. That way they might. Oh, he looks familiar. Yeah, we're playing
yeah.
together.
Oh, he's got his
Yeah.
mustache, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
looking
just
all
grew it
low key
out.
today.
He's in a disguise, kind of like you were when I was on the last episode when I was talking to Becky. How I didn't realize that was you. I'm like, wait, that's him because
Yeah.
the hair. It's like he's in a disguise.
Yeah, the post-pandemic.
He's like, I thought I was talking to Becky. What?
Was that the girl with the bully?
That's my Becky. Yeah.
Was that the girl with the bully?
Love you, Becky.
Oh yeah, the one with the bullet. Yeah. I can't believe she brought that up.
Yeah, she clearly
And
never
she called you
forgets.
out on your own podcast.
Oh, I know. I'm like, should I cut it out? I'm like, I'll just leave it. Well, luckily it was a short episode, so I figured, okay, I'll just. If it was a longer one, I probably would have cut it out. But I didn't have a lot to work with. I only had 20 minutes, so I'm like, oh, okay, let's just make it. I'll bite the bullet. Xander's never heard the show, so he didn't hear the episode.
Yes. Oh, Xander, you never heard of the show, huh?
Yeah, don't call me out.
But he was here first, and he was here
fucked up,
early.
Xander.
Xander doesn't even
Pretty-
know which band he's promoting right now.
Yeah.
He's in so fucking many
He's
because
like,
he's
sorry, I'm on England time.
World's
guys.
most
I was
dangerous
at a
bass player
festival
over here,
playing,
man.
You know.
He's the Roman of rockabilly bands.
No fucking way.
I've seen him in a
Really?
lot of projects.
Oh, dude, Xander,
yeah.
Xander's great.
You're playing with Pip. I was like, whoa, that's like.
Everybody
top
wants
dollar,
him.
man.
Hey, Kevin,
wants
this is
it.
your chance. Then move it to Xander.
I keep trying, but he just won't. fucking
Xander, would you
talk.
grab that microphone?
Grab it.
Just grab it.
Just grab it like it's a new band project.
Which one is this again?
The one with Deke.
You guys aren't as tall as he is.
Yeah.
How tall is he? Like 6'4"?
I don't know. Probably something
6'7".
like that.
And how big is his hat collection?
I only see a couple of them. It's weird. People always ask me about his guitars and his clothes, and I see like mostly the same ones that he uses for this project. I haven't even seen a double neck guitar of his.
Really?
I haven't even seen one.
No way.
Are you sure you're hanging out with Deke?
It might not be.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Doc Dickerson.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like I met Luke Skywalker. He didn't show me his lightsaber. It just
Yeah,
oh, come on. What is
exactly.
it?
You want to see the lightsaber.
He was offended by that question.
Deke's lightsaber.
Yeah. I've seen that.
He's like, there's more to me than a two-neck guitar. Everyone always
That's
brings
right.
up the two-neck guitar.
It's either the
other
two-neck
side of
guitar
Deke.
or a dick joke. Come on. Come on, guys.
No, but really, let's talk about some of the projects you're in. I knew about the Deke Dickerson one because it was on the website, the Reckless Ones website. Your little bio there.
I'm worried I'm gonna forget. There's so many people to thank.
Yeah.
I'm playing with Johnny Ramos. That's one who.
The Centuries.
Oh, the Centuries.
Oh,
We're
you're playing
playing
the Centuries,
this Sunday.
The Corbin Bowl.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Corbin
sir.
Bowl. I don't know when this will air, but
You're on top of that, Frank.
yeah. Do you want to talk about my projects? You seem more awake than me.
Zan's the man.
Yeah, Centuries,
Bang Bang.
Johnny D, Twang Bang Bang with Josh Hovey, who produced our album. He just saw what a good fit I was with this band and just wanted some Xander of his own.
Wow.
You heard you're on
Wow.
time for everything, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How do you have the time?
Painfully.
How do you have the time?
Well, I'm always early. That's a problem.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Isn't that like super annoying though? Like sometimes too, guys, like when people are late, like that's annoying, right? But sometimes when people show up really, really early,
No,
like,
I
to the
agree.
party.
I was actually here an hour early and went to get coffee and donuts for a while.
Jesus, it makes everyone look bad.
You started
Well,
seeing
it
the
was
sights.
closer than I realized. I was just like, oh shit, I should go, and then it took like 15 minutes to get here. So,
Oh, you live in the valley?
in LA, Silver Lake.
Oh, yeah. That's not too far.
Murray just said it's a close drive.
I used to work like 3 blocks up this way. Well, I still do some work up there with the company, but like this is, I still do some doo-doo, and the voodoo that you do. But yeah, I was like, I used to work up here for years.
Nice.
Now you just give up the location.
I know. We gotta bleep that out. I got plenty of material here. No, so
Fart Street.
so don't bring up any bully stories because I can cut it out now. I got plenty of material now. I got plenty of
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah, you guys
Well,
can fill it with
podcast gets rated in Sun Valley. You know.
on Fart Street.
All right. So okay. So you have like, quite a few projects. What about you, Cameron?
Cameron.
Wait, no, hold on. Dylan. Jesus Christ.
Leave that in.
That's great. That's a new one.
Wait, Dylan.
You could be
Dylan.
hey,
No.
Cam.
Dylan.
It's all right.
Dylan. No, that's great.
Kirk Cameron.
Right? What?
Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
That's okay.
Designer. I'm just gonna call you Designer Stubble.
Designer stubble. I'll take that.
Oh yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
beautiful beard.
Yes, if only this was a video podcast. Well, I just play in Reckless Ones. Before that, I was in a band called Corpse Show Creeps that we started a long ass time ago. But we started that in Minnesota and traveled around a bunch. Had a lot of great times. Tons of lineup changes, but that's when I first started playing music. And we came out to California a couple times. And then we broke up and started Reckless Ones in 2009. So, and I more recently joined the Centuries. So I play with Xander. So Centuries are taking over LA.
Nice. That guy, Bert, he's really good.
Dude, yeah, Bert's
Love
awesome.
Bert's voice and his guitar playing. But
Chris used to play with Bert like back like in 2003 or some shit like
Chris
that.
Quaranted?
Yeah.
really?
Sweet.
Yeah, like long
2003, so like they would have been in high school or something, or
Something
just
like
out?
that.
Oh,
They were-
wow. Lordy.
I don't know if they were called the Centuries back then, but it was for sure Bert and like some other guy
Whoa,
on
cool.
there.
Well, they've been around for a long ass time, right?
Yeah, I think they've been playing since they were all in high school.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of you two.
Newscaster.
I'm proud of you two right now. Back and forth. You guys got it. My work here is done.
He's used to shoving stuff in my mouth.
Yeah.
Don't give Xander an opportunity.
All right, Dylan. So you got those two projects right now.
Dylan likes to keep it quiet. A lot of people have tried to get. I'll say this for him that a lot of people have tried to get him to drum for them, and he just doesn't like doing it. And I won't say what it is why he doesn't, but he don't.
Reckless Ones was the only band I cared about. And Reckless Ones are also going to take over Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
And beyond.
Party art.
Yeah.
Speaking
Starting on
of Reckless
Fart
Ones,
Street.
so don't feel too bad, Xander, because when you know how you mentioned you never heard
I
the
wasn't
podcast?
feeling bad yet.
Well, not feeling bad, but when I called you out for not hearing the podcast, you're like, oh, don't call me out. Don't worry about it, because for the Reckless Ones itself, I always knew the name, but I actually never really heard of you guys before. I never seen you. And I've been around, I saw that it was 2009, and I blame it on YouTube. You want to know why?
Oh, yeah.
Because that fucking video was always in my algorithm for everything, so I'd always skip it. Every time I heard that motorcycle, boom, 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 boom. It's a nice song. And then you look.
How do you think we feel?
It's right there next to that fucking what was that?
Sparky one?
Hillbilly Moon
Yeah.
Explosion. I told him the same exact thing. I said, "Hey guys, I love you. I don't want to play that song though on the show, you know."
Yeah.
It's like, you're great, but
Yeah.
Always pops
They even
up.
mentioned
Yeah.
it too. Like, yeah, we hear that a lot. So I guess the algorithm just. I'll be watching a random video on freaking who would win a fight, you know, Godzilla or Frankenstein. All of a sudden, that'll be right under it, you know. Always pop up. I guess it's like, well, this guy likes Psycho, but let's just keep pushing this on him.
That's cool though.
How much you guys pay for that?
Ooh, interesting
much.
story. We lucked out big time. So that was when we were still in Minneapolis and we were like brand new babies. And there's an art college there that does a summer program for high school kids who want to come to the school.
Well, hold
And-
on. Let's rewind a little bit because we're talking about a particular
yeah.
music video. Let's
Yes.
name the video and the whole. Yeah.
2009. The year is 1955 by way of 2009.
Let's take us back.
And it's dead and gone. We've just made our first record. We like formed the band less than a year before all of this. It's because he was watching some other video in the back and it auto into that.
Gloomy. Keep it.
No, he was watching a tiki video. This guy's been on a tiki freaking rabbit hole lately, and it popped up.
Yet still, even somehow, they're like, this works. So
they're listening.
We just lucked out. The college would always pick like a local Minneapolis band to essentially be the client who reaps all the rewards. Like, you get a cadre of students making you like some graphic design work, some sound stuff, and then they usually hire a professional to do a video, but you get it for free. So that was like just crazy serendipitous stuff, all within like a year of forming. So
But you stepped up and it sounded great.
thanks.
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
recorded that album before we ever played a show. That whole like first album with Dead and Gone.
That's
and,
true.
and everything. So
We decided to
didn't
do
even
it.
play
Yeah. Most of the time, you know, when a
Weird way
band
to
starts,
do
you're
it.
like, let's like hang out, we'll jam,
Like,
we'll
no, what's our name?
Yeah, we were like, no, what's our name and who can bring which songs to the table, and we just like tried to get it moving as fast as we could, and we were like, we're not gonna jam, we're like only gonna work on full songs. And then the first cover that we ever did was Maneater by Hall & Oates. We had like a 6-song set, and we played in somebody's basement for our first show.
Yep.
Did you ever record that one?
No, because we only like learned like through the second chorus, and then it kind of just fell apart.
You could have beat the Coffin Cats in that one.
Oh, did they do that?
I believe so, don't they?
Well, good thing.
It's like
know.
a pretty psychobilly
Maneater.
name, if you think about it.
Wait, no, I'm thinking about another song.
No, they totally do
They
that
do it?
one. Yep, they totally do that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Because the way he did Maneater
Yeah,
sounded, I'm like,
yeah,
wait, it
yeah.
sounds going back to Danzig again. Maneater! I'm like, okay. Wait, is it the same one? Okay.
It was his own way.
Yeah. You guys played with them recently too, bringing them up, right?
Oh yeah, and that was the show that we bumped into. No, it wasn't. That was the same venue.
No, it was the same venue, but I saw you when you were with your other project, the Rhythm Shakers.
Yes, and
Talk about your projects.
yeah.
That brings me to my next point.
I am in a couple of other bands, guys. Thanks. I do some stuff with the Rhythm Shakers, and I do some stuff with Los Blancos. And yeah, Reckless Ones, we just got to do a couple of shows with the Coffin Cats in LA and then out here. 3 shows. That was awesome. That was fun. That was.
Yeah, I
You
played
guys
one
were
of them.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, tell us more about it, Frank.
Yeah,
What was
Frank.
the venue called?
The Paramount.
Paramount.
The Paramount. I've
Yep.
never heard about it. It looked like complete dog shit outside.
Right.
And then inside, I was like, whoa, it was like the Troubadour.
Yeah, it was a really great venue.
Those sound people, they're anal. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Glad you said it,
Oh, man.
because I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking about it.
It was a great show though. It was cool.
No, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Those stairs sucked. Who carries
Oh
the
my
most?
God.
Well, did you bring your amp or did you use the house gear?
That's a whole nother
He
story.
makes me carry all of his stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what I
Look at
used.
this body.
Xander's in charge of my gear.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Those
Yeah.
stairs do suck, though. I'm glad like Xander doesn't have the classic like Ampeg 610, because that would be a bitch to pull up those stairs. Is that what you use? No, you're the fucking guitar player. God.
Yeah, I'm the guitar
sorry, dude.
player.
Yeah, Chris is the
My
bass
beard.
player.
He uses two different cabs, so you could take them
Oh, yeah, oh,
separately.
yeah.
So that's a little bit better, but still, it's two.
Talk about psychobilly bass players and their
Well-
like extremely custom rigs from band to band. It's pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna talk about it though, not Xander.
Yeah, it seems like it's like the fucking wild frontier when it comes to upright basses. Everyone's like cobbling together like variations of this and that to like get a sound, and it seems like every bass player I've always known, they're like always fiddling. Oh, you know what I mean? Like
always.
they never fucking
Tinkering?
yeah, they're
Yep.
always changing. You know,
They're always chasing that
Xander's calmed
sound.
down a lot.
What preamp do you use? Here it goes.
I'm actually not using a preamp right now. I have this little box that filters out some of the low end. It's a F-deck high pass filter.
You're using some voodoo. Sounds like it.
I try to keep it as simple as possible. For a long time, I was just going straight into my amp, but it was damaging my speakers a bunch. So I basically wanted the simplest setup possible where I could still turn up pretty loud and not be blowing my stuff up.
The best. Yeah.
But yeah, it really seems like it's an instrument that's not meant to be amplified, and people
True.
keep trying to figure out
True.
a way to do it.
So
And
touchy. I think you have a great sound, Xander.
Thank you.
I must say.
I think a bunch of people.